I have all I could need, but not everything I want. You may say I have reached the stars and I found none. My dreams are my own, but I can't do this alone. I need everyone I can get to make my dreams become.
Hello, my name is Anthony DiRigello. My pronouns are he/him, and I am a young white man with short light brown hair, sitting in a black wheelchair, and using a non-invasive ventilator to assist with breathing. I'm 29 years old and live with a muscle-weakening rare genetic disease called Duchenne muscular dystrophy. 2 years ago, the pandemic made it more difficult for me to connect with my friends, family, and other people living with a rare disease like my own. I'm so grateful to have attended the One Rare Experience, a virtual rare disease conference, because that is where I met the co-founder of our Odyssey, Seth Rotberg, at a social meetup he was hosting. I cannot put into words how it felt to talk with other young adults about what I was dealing with. I was no longer alone. I had 20 new friends, and it felt like I had known them my entire life. Our Odyssey is the main reason I am still so positive and empowered, even after my difficult week in the hospital last November when I had my feeding tube installed. As I lay awake all night, unable to sleep, I thought about our Odyssey. Every blood test, every day without food or water, every tear I cried. The memories of our Odyssey gave me the courage to keep fighting, keep on hoping, to hold on and to survive, to take on the world.
'Cause nothing's gonna stop me, no one's gonna slow me down. Nothing's gonna scare me, no one's gonna let me down. You may think it fazed me, and that may be true. I'm ready to take on the world with you. I'm ready to take on the world and take on the world.
I am a board member of Our Odyssey, a nonprofit that connects young adults impacted by a rare chronic condition with social and emotional support. Since its founding, Our Odyssey has been able to serve about 500 young adults annually, over 130 different rare and/or chronic conditions, 36 states, and 4 countries. Through programming such as social meetups, interactive educational workshops, Our Odyssey provides a reminder that no young adult should feel isolated and that we're all in this together. We invite you to take on the world with us, because this is not my Odyssey, it's not your Odyssey, it's our Odyssey. There are so many ways you can be a part of this journey. Join us today at ourodyssey.org. Thank you.
Nothing's gonna stop me, no one's gonna slow me down. Nothing's gonna scare me, no one's gonna let me down. You may think it fazed me, and that may be true. I'm ready to take on the world and take on the world with you. I'm ready to take on the world and take on the world with you. I'm ready to take on the world and take on the world with you. Are you ready to take on the world and take on the world with me?
Hello everyone, and welcome to this Saturday's Overjoyed for Gaming stream. Overjoyed for Gaming is part of the Overjoyed About Inclusion initiative at our Odyssey. And the mission of the initiative is to spread awareness about social inclusion for young adults living with a rare chronic condition. And we do that through our accessibility software Overjoyed and through collaborating with other developers and game studios around the world in order to make gaming more accessible and in order to make the world a more inclusive place. On this Saturday, we're going to be doing things a little bit differently and not focusing on the gaming. And not instead of focusing on gaming, we are going to be instead of actually playing a game, we're going to be talking about how to set up Overjoyed and how to use it on different consoles. And we're gonna just have an overall discussion about accessibility in Overjoyed, and also ideas I have for future features for Overjoyed. Some thoughts I have about the accessibility space, and really like a lot of things out there that really don't get the spotlight that they deserve. Are really a lot of barriers that I face that no one really knows about. So I think we'll start by just doing a slight overview of Overjoyed. So if I go to this page right here, 1 second, let me actually work. Second, update. Okay, I get this back open, and now we just kind of go through what Overjoyed is and how to access it. So as you can see here, we're on the our Odyssey website, and to get there, you could either access our press release right here. Under Views and Programs, go to Overdrive Accessible Controller, and then you'll see there's two options here. You can either download the controller, or right here you can sign up for updates. And this will keep you updated on what live streams are and any updates to Overdrive. Then you simply click it from Microsoft. You can see it's only $4.99. And you just click that. It'll open in the Microsoft Store your desktop, and then you just install it from there. So in general, Overjoyed is a accessibility controller that it's a software that allows you to play Xbox, PlayStation, and Switch and PC games using only your mouse. So let's go through a couple of different ways that you can play. So first, let's talk about how to access the PlayStation on Overjoyed. So the way that you can play, really the only way you can play PlayStation with Overjoyed is through the PlayStation Plus app on PC. And I need to look into the remote play for PlayStation that allows you to play your console, because I am not sure if Overjoyed supports some updates they made to that. The one way you can play is you get a PlayStation Plus Premium account, and that allows you to play a lot of PlayStation games directly on your PC. So first, you would have to get an account and get a PlayStation Plus Premium, and once you have that, you're gonna click go here. I looked up PlayStation Plus app on the PC, and now when you're here, you see download the PlayStation Plus app, and you're gonna click on that and go through the process of setting it up. Download it. And once you have that, let me actually change it to share that screen and show you what it looks like. Just change the screen share. Okay. There we go. So now you'll be able to see the PlayStation Plus app on my computer. And once I downloaded it, I just logged in. And I don't currently have PlayStation Plus Premium, but I probably will be getting it again soon. And then you can see down here, there are tons and tons of games you can play. And all you simply do is second when I get this up. So what you're going to want to do in the app right here, the Overjoyed app, is you're going to want to go to Xbox/PlayStation mode. And for a lot of games, just the basic configuration will work. You can always change it. You're going to apply new settings. And now, let's bring this back to the front. And then you're going to go, and now you're all set up to play. So what you'll have to make sure you do is make sure you click on the PlayStation Plus app. And I think if you open a game, it might open a new window, so make sure you have that window clicked, and then you can basically use start using Overjoyed, click activate, and start using it. A lot of the buttons will of the Xbox buttons that you set here correspond to an existing PlayStation button. So like A is X and B is O, and Y is triangle and X is square. And the only thing you cannot do with Overjoyed, because it uses an Xbox controller in the back end, is you cannot use a touchpad in any game. Like normally the PlayStation controller has touchpad support, but Xbox 360 controller that we use does not. And I will look into playing your actual console remotely and get back to you if that works. So the next way is change my screen share. Okay, so next, we'll get into how to use the Xbox with Overjoyed. So let's start with the easiest way. If you have Xbox Game Pass, all you have to go is go to xbox.com and then like this URL right here, xbox.com/play. And you can see here, you can access it directly in the browser. You just find a game. So for example, let's go to Banjo-Tooie. You're gonna load it up. and sometimes it takes a moment. And all you're going to want to do is click on that window as it gets to the main screen. Okay, then just activate Overjoyed. Okay, and then I hit in the middle and hit X, and now you're playing the game. You can see I can go up by going up. Yeah, cycle through all the menu items. And you click play game. Start up. And now we're moving around and jumping. Yeah, so that is definitely the easiest way. I barely have to do any setup and it all works. I'll move on to the next one. Alright, so another the way that you can play even more games on your computer with Xbox is through the Xbox app. So I just looked up Xbox app for PC. And I downloaded that app, and then I'll show you how that and also how to pay for Telesaur. I'm just going through all the different ways that you can play games with Overjoyed. So I just showed how to play it on PlayStation using the PlayStation Plus Premium app. And now I just went through how to play Xbox in the browser, Game Pass, and now I am moving on to how to play your Xbox console directly with Overjoyed. So let me update the stream. So now that I've gone and downloaded the Xbox app on my computer, there's a few, so you can actually play a lot of the games here. I recommend doing the cloud gaming because those do not steal your mouse. But another thing that you can do is I go and click on my profile, go to view profile, and when you scroll down, I think it's under about. Under about, you're gonna get to see where I play and then add a console. So what you're gonna want to do is click add a console. It'll guide you through how to add your console. My console is not set up currently, but if it was, I'd be able to go on there and log in and set it all up. And then all you do is you can either it'll pop up and show your screen. So you can either do that, or like I said, you can do cloud gaming. And then, oh, that's great. How'd it go? How far did you get? Yep, so that's how you access your console. Once it's all set up on your console, you'll see instead of the bell, there'll be a button there where you can access your console. You go back to sharing whatever was sharing. Alright, so go a little more into how to set up remote play. So on your console, you'll have to turn it on and go to Profile, Settings, Device and Connections, Remote Features, turn it on, and under Power Options, select Sleep, and then you do what I just showed you. You would download the Xbox app, your profile, and then add your console. Those steps, and you're able to play with Overjoyed. And then the final way to play is you'll see right here. Oh, I forgot to link it. Okay, so to play your Switch, let me go through how to do that. So once I get this link working, let me see if it works here. All right, I forgot to link it, but you would just go here once I'm done and purchase a controller. You could either get a green or blue one from 8-Bit Dell on Amazon. And then once you do that, you can share. Get this on top of everything. Okay. And then you're going to go, where to go? All right, so you can see the settings here. And what you're going to want to do is click on Nintendo Switch mode. And when you do that, if you have never done it before, this setup page will appear. Like I said, you go here and you can click on one of these and purchase your adapter. Hit next, and then see if I can get this shared. 1 second. So you're gonna want. Okay, so you'll see once you get to step 2 in the guide, you'll see this appear. And what you'll do is, like the instructions say, press LR and home on your adapter. LED will light up yellow, and then you'll plug it into your PC with your USB cable, and click USB update. It will go through and update it, and once it's done, it will say complete. And then the next thing you want to do is go here. So you completed step 2. You can see on here that it shows you that right here is the L and then the R, and then the home button is the one that looks like a heart, the HIT logo. And once that's done, you're going to hit next. And it'll guide you through how to pair your controller with your console. So make sure you slide the switch mode and make sure you unplug the micro adapter from your computer. And then you turn the switch on S, and then you press that home button, which is like I showed you, which is this button right here. And then the pair button, which is this little button right here on the top. Hold it for 1 second, and the LED will start blinking. You turn on your switch. You use your existing Switch Joy-Cons. I ask someone for help to go to the controllers and then change grip order. And then, since the controller adapter is in pairing mode, it will connect after a little bit. And when the LED on your adapter is solid, you can plug it back into your computer. And now it is paired with your console, and you shouldn't have to do this again. Use it next. And this page just shows you how to turn it on, turn it off, how to wake up your switch with your controller. And then what we're going to do is just start using, set all your controls for the switch, and start using it. And that's all the different ways to use Overjoyed. And if you have any questions about how to use it or any of the setup, I'll try to have a recording of each of the steps on my YouTube. Or you can also go and learn about Overjoyed to teach me. Actually guides you through what everything Overjoyed does. Or switch setup. And you can do the switch setup again if ever need to. And then you're good to go. So next, I want to talk about some of the barriers that still exist for Overjoyed and for accessibility in general. I get my screen back. Alright, so let's get back going. So I'm going to show you a YouTube video about one of the major issues with Overjoyed and the current barriers that it faces because of the way games are developed. Over here, and hopefully you should be able to hear this.
Okay, this is Madison's computer setup. She has a special mouse pad that's very sensitive to touch so that she can move the mouse cursor to do whatever she needs to do on the computer. It's an EasyCat Circ mouse pad, special touch pad. So it's very sensitive to use. She only has the use of that thumb to move around. She can't move very well otherwise. Okay, so we have Dreamlight Valley, Disney's new game by Gameloft on the screen, and we have a problem with the mouse cursor can only be used to move or zoom in and out, look around, basically. So she uses an on-screen keyboard to do anything with, typing, keystrokes of any kind, up and down arrows, space bar,
I'm
etc.
gonna start over with some captions. 1 second.
Watson's computer setup. She has a special mouse pad that's very sensitive to touch so that she can move the mouse cursor to do whatever she needs to do on the computer. It's an EasyCat Circ mouse special touch pad. So it's very sensitive to use. She only has the use of that thumb to move around. She can't move very well otherwise. Okay, so we have Dreamlight Valley, Disney's new game by Gameloft on the screen, and we have a problem with the mouse cursor can only be used to move zoom in and out, look around, basically. So she uses an on-screen keyboard to do anything with, typing, keystrokes of any kind, up and down arrows, space bar, etc. She can only do one key at a time. So we wouldn't be able to, hold the shift down and hit another key, anything like that. So in this game, she's really not really can't do a whole lot without being able to left click. The on-screen keyboard, the cursor will not go up to the on-screen keyboard for her to use the on-screen keyboard. So we need them to somehow unlock this cursor so she can use the keyboard and then do a lot more things independently on her own. Otherwise, I have to help her with the whole game right now, and it takes a lot of time, and it's taking a lot of energy out of her also. Right now, she's just moving it around, trying to get it to the keyboard, and of course, it won't go to the keyboard. You can't find the mouse cursor. Now, when she gets into the inventory, she can click on things in there. She can change her clothes and that kind of thing, but I have to hit escape. I have to hit inventory. We were clearing out some vines, the thorns outside, and if I get close to them, she can actually click on those. But she needs to be able to actually move around also, and then click on them and get her tools out, etc. So she has played a game called Academy Adventure Academy. I'm sorry. And in that game, she can hold the mouse down and look around, and then she can also use the cursor is free, and she can just put it in the direction she wants to walk, and it's so much easier. It doesn't take as much energy to do that. You hit somewhere on the floor to walk around in a direction, whatever direction you want to go. So if Gameloft could do something like that, that would be so much more helpful, and she would be able to play this game pretty much independently. I'll probably still have to help her with a few things, but this would free up a lot of my time and give her some independence on her own. She loves Disney and would really love to play this game. We did buy the Ultimate package, so I'd really like her to be able to use it, please. So there's a way you can unlock that mouse or give that option for PC players to be able to walk around using the mouse cursor, holding it down to look around instead, that would be big time. And I think a lot of other kids and adults that have physical disabilities would be able to utilize this a lot easier. Thank you for watching this video, and thank you for helping.
Alright, so that is the big issue that Overjoyed faces, is when games block the mouse in order to use the camera. So a little bit of great news about this is that a few months later, Game Loft actually added the ability to remap cameras or different buttons, so that it's not only using the mouse. So I really hope that game developers in the future can I don't know, just add the ability to remap camera to arrow keys, WASD, or really whatever you want it to. Because Overjoyed relies on the mouse position, and a lot of people with disabilities, they can mainly only use the mouse, and they have to rely on the on-screen keyboard to play games. So when a game locks away the mouse, it really kind of becomes a prison for that person, because they have to go out and reach out for help and get someone to help them to get out of the game. So many times I've gotten stuck in a game. I've asked my parents or my nurse for assistance in order to escape the game. And there are way too many games that do this. I think a lot of people and developers might not know it's an issue. That's why I'm going to be introducing a document for developers to sign called the Mouse Lock Memorandum, which basically they agree to add the ability to remap camera to different controls. And if a game has Xbox support or PlayStation support, Xbox controller support, I mean, a lot of the times I've also seen games that even though you're using a controller, it still locks your mouse. So it's really, in my mind, it doesn't seem like a crazy feature to add into a game, because a lot of games you can map buttons to wherever you'd like. So why not for camera? I think the first studio I'm going to reach out to about this, I definitely want to try to reach out to Game Loft and get their side of the story, and how they heard about the issue and how they solved it, and really take that example and have them set the example and show other developers and other studios how simple it was to make your game more accessible by making camera remappable. And then I'm gonna look into Minecraft as one of the first ones to try to get them to add the ability to remap mouse and camera. Alright, for the rest of the stream, I'll be playing some Smash Carts. Open. Get started. Oh, whoops. I gotta make sure I do keyboard mode. I think it's because earlier when I was going through instructions, I forgot to that offered multiple versions of Overjoyed. So 1 second. The game developer mentioned it, or the consultants. Yeah, I think that's great, and I think the biggest thing is like developers don't know it's an issue until you tell them it is. So if anybody has any contact with Mojang and Xbox Game Studios, let me know. I'm gonna try a lot of my contacts first. Like for Telestor, do you think it's a lot of work to make camera remappable? I'm gonna see if we can get a different mode in this game. It's not destroying each other.
Whatever your business needs, Vistaprint can print it, like packaging from tape to thank you cards, or merch from t-shirts.
Well, I would think, like, just give an option in the accessibility menu. I don't think you really have to change how it looks. What am I supposed to do in this game mode? Are we destroying each other? I think so. Can I not collect anything? Alright, so we have to capture the hat. Okay. Destroy it up here. Whoa. Alright, so this person over here has it. Put it down. Okay. I don't even know where the hat is to steal it. Where the hat was taken. Where? Alright, now I'll try out Xbox on the browser. Xbox One. Try out some other game. Hell, sorry, did it work? Yeah, I've had that happen too for Telesor. Some games do that. But it still is not the best way to do it. Let's say hi. I just bounce up and down. Let's see if it's X. There we go. Confused. Oh, we're heading the other way. if I move this bigger. Here we go. Yeah, well, if it's all for me, like, developing Overjoyed, like something like a remapping a controller, a control, doesn't sound too crazy. What's up here on this range? Let's see. Okay. Dancing animal. There we go. If you tell us so, that makes sense. Do you think that the best way to get developers to learn about that is just people that have already done it, developers that have already done it, them sharing their story and getting awareness out there? Because I think the biggest hurdle is just knowledge. How many people know what's happening? Or how annoying it is to get stuck in a game. Isn't it weird that a lot of the older games are more accessible? Like, Ratchet and Clank, when I was playing that, you didn't even have to move the camera, because it automatically moved for you. When you would, move right in the game with the left stick, it would automatically turn the camera to face the way you're going. And I don't know why we kind of got away from that. Things got more complicated as games got more features. I mean, yeah, the cameras in old games were terrible, but at least they were remappable. I would say there's probably 67% of games nowadays that use camera controlled by the mouse. I mean, thankfully, that is only a problem with PC games. Since you can play Xbox and PlayStation games remotely now, kind of gets rid of the issue. For me, the accessing cloud gaming or remotely playing the console is not the same as downloading the game on the computer and having it there directly. Because me, I don't know why they made cameras separate now. Maybe it's because games look better, so they want you to see all your surroundings. do like is some games actually have a button built in that recenters the camera. So like in Pikmin 4, I was able to use that so that anytime my mouse goes back to the center of Overjoyed, that would allow it to, that would recenter the camera. So I would just move around and then move my mouse to the center and it would recenter the camera. And it would work just like old school games where movement and camera were kind of intertwined. And that allowed me to play all of Pikmin 4 without ever moving the camera because it automatically moved for me. Believe it or not, Fall Guys has that too. But a lot of the times, like, it doesn't even say how to access that option. Alright, so this has been a great stream. We're probably going to end now and end with a raid. But thank you for joining, Telestar. And I'll probably be using the footage from the beginning of the stream in order to make some videos of how to set up Overjoyed. So let me go and set up a raid and then call it a stream. Okay, gonna go raid someone. I'm gonna go to Twitch and set up a raid. Choose online. I'm gonna raid my friend Zelda Freak. Set that up. Raid.
Don't know what to do.